All right, so I just got back from that run, and it was my first run in the Saucony Hurricane 25s today, and I had a lot of fun. And in fact, I decided to pivot and change directions a little bit. Now, my intention was to go out for an easy pace, 9 30-minute mile pace, and try to get about 10K in. But when I got out there, I thought, I'm going to do a first run impressions video, and then I'll test these a lot more and bring you a more thorough, like long distance type of miles review on these. Try to get them at least to 25 and maybe 50 miles, 100 miles, that kind of thing. But I wanted to be able to do at least this first run impression video because these shoes are brand new, and you might be trying to decide if you want to pick up a pair for yourself. So I pivoted, and instead of doing that easy 9 30-minute mile pace, I decided to run a interval session with them. And so I ran 4 5-minute intervals and just picked up the pace to see what I could do. And I was solidly midfoot striking pretty much, and that's something I've been working towards. I greatly benefit from stability shoes, and when I solidly midfoot strike, it just feels a little bit more comfortable to me. And I really get the more benefit, I think, out of stability shoes when I do that. So I will bring you a much more detailed look at this shoe in my first run impressions video that I'm going to be working on. But I want to just kind of bring you up to speed with this workout session, because when I put the stats up on the screen, it's not going to match what I was talking about when I was headed out the door. I decided, like I said, to pivot and change directions a little bit. I think my intervals were not, they weren't the fastest, but they were decent, and they got my heart rate up because it's so early in the training block, running an interval session at week 2, the day before I go out for my long run. I was able to get my heart rate up to where Garmin said that it was a VO2 max session. So, that's not all bad. That's not all bad for this training block and being a bit more serious and intentional about my workout. So I wanted to give you a little bit of an explanation because as you'll hear in this next segment, I talk about running, a much more slower pace and just go out and get some easy miles in. So I did pivot and change directions because I really want to talk about the Hurricane 25s, and they're a terrific shoe. Oh my gosh. So they weigh about 10.2 ounces on my scales, which I think to 298 grams, somewhere in that ballpark, but they actually run lighter than that. You guys know what I mean. You can get shoes that are a little bit heavier, but they don't feel heavy on your feet when you're running, and these are a big shoe. And that Power Run PB based foam, boy, it just gives you a solid bounce. Lots of cushion, but I felt really comfortable midfoot striking when I was rolling through my gait. Very smooth underfoot. And I think that's why it felt lighter. It was just the smooth transition as I moved through my gait. It's got a nice engineered mesh upper. It's a little bit warm. But it's 90 degrees here right now, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So every shoe is going to feel a little bit warm. I wasn't uncomfortable in them, but they definitely are a warmer shoe. That works in my favor. I live in Michigan. It gets cold about 9 months out of the year, it seems like. So having an upper that's a little bit warmer is not a bad thing for me. Lots of room up in the toe box, and just an overall really comfortable plush type of a shoe to wear. I think they did a really good job with the Saucony Hurricane 25. And I'm excited to bring you that first run impressions video, which is coming up very, very soon. I'm going to be working on that today. Tomorrow, I'm going to take these shoes out again tomorrow for my long run. And my long run will be probably somewhere around 9 or 10 miles is what I'm guessing I'm going to do tomorrow. Last week for my first long run, I think it was around 8 miles. So this is probably going to be around 9 or 10-ish, something like that. As I ease in to the Chicago 25 marathon training block. All right, you guys, I'm going to let the rest of this video roll, and hope you have a good one. Hey buddy, so welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going out for a nice easy run in the Saucony Hurricane 25s today. Really looking forward to this run. Big fan of stability shoes, especially max cushion stability shoes, and just when I slipped these on, oh boy, they felt really terrific on foot right out of the box. That step-in comfort feel is just phenomenal. Really excited to get my first run in the Saucony Hurricane 25s. All right, I'm going to take you along with me for this workout, and we'll talk a little bit more as we make our way through it. All right, I guess I'm going to try to go probably 10K today, something like that. It's going to be at an easy pace, and we'll see how it goes. It's really hot today. Oh my gosh, it's over 80 degrees already. It's still early in the morning, but it's about 85 degrees. It's gonna get up into the 90s today. Oh my goodness. So I'm glad it's gonna be a slow, easy workout because I'm not sure I could handle much more than that in this heat. All right, my legs are kind of getting warmed up here a little bit from walking. I'm gonna get into this workout and we're gonna get this one done. All right, let's do it. All right, so the Hurricane 25s are doing a great job. Lots and lots of cushion, smooth transition through my gait, and I'm working hard to solidly mid-foot strike, and it feels really good doing that. And I did pick up the pace there for a few minutes to see what it might be like at faster paces, and you know what? They're surprisingly good. I'll run PB-based foam. You know, there's a lot of it. It's not only supportive, but it has a nice, you know, lively bounce to it. Absorbs your foot strike. Oh, feels good, feels good. Oh, well done, Saucony. The heat is definitely getting to me. I stopped completely, just kind of walked to get a drink about 3 miles, 3.5 miles in. And I was really looking forward to getting here because there's a lot more shade on my last few minutes of my cool down. So, oh my gosh, it's definitely warmed up. It might already be 90. Oh, and it is brutal. It is brutal. I hope wherever you guys are, you're having a great run today if you're out. And if not, I hope your next one goes well for you. All right. Oh, I'm just gonna finish this one. Whew, all right. This workout has come to an end. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. It is hot. So I'm at 6.29 miles. Looks like a little less than an hour in total was my time out here. And the heat made it hard, even though I was going to do an easy run. So that's how I'm going to rate it. All right, you guys. Oh, I'm thirsty, and the heat has beat me down. So I'm going to head home and call it a day. All right, you guys. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Whew. Oh, my car's gonna be so hot. I'll let that air out just a minute. Whew, it's like an oven. I could make a pizza.